Oh yeah. Okay. Well, here we are. Need for Speed Pro Street. This is the second to last of the PlayStation 2 games that I'm going to cover. And Need for Speed Pro Street is another one of these games that was released on an enormous amount of different platforms. It was on the PS2, PS3, the Wii, the Xbox 360, mobile, DS, and PlayStation Portable, and Windows, of course. So it's been around the block. Let's just put it that way. But I've never played it. This was a game that I've actually never watched or seen or anything until now. It's pretty good as far as like reviews and stuff like that. It sorry, I had to double check these reviews, but yeah, it got decent reviews. It's not like one of the highest rated of the Need for Speed games. Xbox Magazine gave it an 8 out of 10, and that's about as high as you get. But it averaged in the 70s or 7 out of 10, maybe 6 point something out of 10, whatever. So, well, I don't know what that means. I don't always agree with reviews anyway. I have my own opinions. But I will say it's got one strike against it before we even start, and that's the fact that for some reason they decided not to support widescreen for this. After we went through all that crap, we started with widescreen, then they took it away, then they brought it back. Now they're taking it away again. I don't understand that. Maybe it has widescreen support on other platforms, but on PlayStation 2, no dice. So we're stuck with 4x3. That's fine. It's okay. We're going to try to have a good time. We're going to try to make the most out of this. We're going to have a good time with Need for Speed Pro Street. Again, sorry, no music available. It is what it is. Let's see what we got. We've got career, race day. I like the way the menus here are. They're very punchy. It's nice. And there's a lot of different things you can do, like the other ones. Nothing too different from that. Race day and career. That's an interesting way to separate that out. Let's see what race day has to offer. Create your own custom race day or play freestyle race day. Freestyle race days provide you with an easy way to play. Okay. All right. So this is basically going to be like the single race thing mixed with like free race, free roaming or whatever kind of stuff. That's interesting that they let you select all this different stuff. That's pretty cool, actually. So that would be fun to play with. I always like customization and playing around with stuff. Ever since Excite Bike back in the day, I have enjoyed tinkering around and creating my own tracks and doing stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. But we're going to go ahead and go to the career. And we're going to start a new career. Okay, pretty interesting little way of doing the cinematics. Okay. I had that volume turned down pretty low. Sorry about that, but it is what it is. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and skip that. And still, oh, look, we can change our view again. That's nice. They brought that back, but they moved it to R3. So finally we can change our view again. The EA taketh and the EA giveth. I don't know. That's weird. Like, oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Frame rate seems a little weird. The standard has been set pretty high at this point for a Need for Speed game. And the cars seem to be pretty detailed. Backgrounds look pretty good. I mean, no complaints so far, really, other than frame rate does seem a little sluggish. Maybe not. Maybe it's not as bad as I'm thinking. Just feels a little sluggish. Let's do something we haven't been able to do for a couple of games now. Several games, actually. Change our view. How about that? Wow, what a revolutionary new feature. We can change the camera. We got that view, that view, and that view. Standard Need for Speed camera selection. Aside from that, the first couple of games where you got that nice little cockpit view. I don't know why they decided that they wanted to take that away. I just don't understand that. Doesn't make any sense. Does this have nitro in it? Yes, it does. We do have nitro. That's good. There we go. I mean, everything looked pretty good. It's just it seemed a little choppy. That's all. Okay, and they went full CG with this, so no more mixing with the live action actors. Sorry guys, no more mid-riffs, at least not on real people.
Well, thanks for helping us out, Rio. It's been real. Whoa, folks, Cooper has crushed it.
Alright, I'm gonna skip that. Okay, I guess we unlocked some stuff. Okay, battle machine. Sure, oh, that's locked. Okay, so we got to go in order. All right, battle machine it is. I've been playing a bunch of these Need for Speed games, and at this point I've kind of said a lot of stuff. So I'm not really going to try to repeat myself too much. I'll just mention things here and there that I notice. So anyway, yeah. You can tune your cars and do all that kind of stuff like you normally can, so that's good. Car damage. Yeah, okay. We noticed some of that in the previous ones. I don't know if this one has the police in it or not. I always enjoy when the cops show up. I think Need for Speed games are better when there are police in them. I am pro cop for Need for Speed. At least that. I am pro cop for Need for Speed. That is not a political statement. That is a game statement. That is a statement based on my preferences for the video game. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay. Race day event. This is very different. This is not like the other Need for Speed. The previous Need for Speeds that we've been playing. Up to this point, they've sort of evolved into like these open world kind of racing games with the story that continues on, and this seems a little different than that. This is more like event-based races and stuff like that. Maybe more, I don't know, it might be more like a, I don't know. It's just different. I don't really don't know how to classify it. Kind of, this might sound weird, but I kind of get a like a Forza vibe from this. And I really like the Forza games a lot.
You can intimidate the other drivers by trading paint with them. Be careful how much contact you make though, because your car gets damaged as well. The more damage you take, the more engine damage you take, which makes winning that much tougher. If you take too much damage, you risk even totaling your car.
Well, this is a long loading session. Now, I don't know that the whole game is like this, where you're racing on tracks and stuff like this. But if it is, then that's a pretty stark departure for Need for Speed. It's kind of blurry like that. Handling is pretty good on the car. It's tighter than I'm expecting it to be, so it's kind of messing me up. Let's try a different camera view just to see how we do. I have missed the different camera views. Okay. Well, I hope this thing gets more interesting pretty soon, because I don't mean to be too critical, but it's kind of not very deep. It's just not what I'm expecting from Need for Speed. And the load times are really bad considering you're really not loading that much in, so I'm not sure what's up with that. That load time wasn't too bad though. I'll withhold judgment on that. I like this view right here. Damn. Slammed into that. Missed that. Completely messed that up. say something. These graphics kind of, I don't know. There's just something about them that's kind of weird. All right. I don't know what to say about the game. You know, it feels fine. The controls are good. It's kind of basic. It's not really too much of anything. Not yet, anyways. It definitely feels like a. I don't. If it's like this for the whole game, then this is kind of a step back. This is a pretty good step back from what we were used to. You know. Drag racing. If this is like that other drag racing, I'm not gonna do good at this.
Drag tournaments are all about posting the fastest times. Tournaments consist of multiple runs on the track.
Yeah. Need for Speed, Underground 2, Most Wanted, Carbon. They all were. I mean, actually, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2, I would say maybe it's not as detailed as this. Maybe it's more a little cartoony looking, but I really liked it. It had a lot to it. That was more like an older style Need for Speed game, though. This one seems like it's trying to be something else. It's like they're trying to make Need for Speed into one of those other franchises that's like this. Kind of drawing a blank, like maybe like the Grip games, or I can't remember. Certain games that I've played, racing games that I played, that this feels like. So far, anyway. Well, crap. Okay, blew my engine. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try it one more time. One more time. Wow, how the hell are you supposed to do anything in this? he's like completely. There's no. I keep overheating no matter what I do. How are you supposed to do that? Oh, I'm in first gear. How do you switch gears? Like that. Okay. That's what I'm supposed to do. You have to manually shift your gears. Alright. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. You probably have better luck with that than I am, because I don't know how to do that.
Now we're in for an epic show today, people, because a few of the Apex Glide homies are here today. Throw those dudes in the mix, and we got nothing. Nothing but madness. They are the best team around, make no mistake. Seriously, this one's gonna be good. There was something else I was supposed to mention. Homie, seriously? That is not a good look.
So you have to do all these events, whether you like these types of events or not. I don't even want to do drag racing.
So let me make an announcement here. This is an announcement on behalf of Battle Machine because we try to run safe events. It's taken us a long time.
Leave race day.
And they're still looking for an excuse to shut us down. So it's
Okay.
a good one, okay?
It's going to force you to do all this kind of stuff.
Last event, some dude got locked up in the clink. I mean, I don't know, is he still in there? I don't know. Regardless, keep it on the track, people. Thanks, guys. Things are gonna be heating up in about 5 minutes, but I have got to get something to drink. I am dying here. Seriously, don't go anywhere. I'll be back in a few.
That is a long time saving right there. Okay, finally. Marker management. Okay. Okay, so this is like your, this is a very different experience for Need for Speed. And honestly, this is, it's not really what I'm looking for. You know, I love Gran Turismo, and I love to play it the way I want to play it, but some people like to play Gran Turismo where they're more into the technical side of things and doing things like that. You might enjoy this game if you're that type of person. I don't know. Or if you like drag racing, because apparently you're going to have to do that in this. I didn't really like that in the previous Need for Speeds when they tried to do the drag racing. I'm just not really into that. And it seems to me that this game is going to be a lot different than the previous Need for Speed games. A lot of single racing, track racing, but not like on a course, like out on, well, it is a course, but not out on like the different scenery in different countries like some of the Need for Speeds do that. This is just, yeah, it's not my cup of tea. So, you know, maybe you'll like it. Maybe you'll have a good time playing this. I've seen enough. I don't want to play this anymore. I would rather play other racing games and other Need for Speeds, actually. If this is going to make me go through a bunch of stuff that I don't really want to do, that's disappointing. Graphics, I don't think the graphics were that great. The controls were good. Yeah, I don't think this is a very good game for me. So, sorry. All right. Well, anyway, next up, we're going to be looking at the last Need for Speed that was released on the PlayStation 2. And I actually own this disc. It was bought for me, I believe, as a birthday present. And this was when I got this disc for the next Need for Speed when I got a PlayStation 2 that my ex-wife bought me. She bought me that Need for Speed, and she bought me like 3 games. Burnout, Revenge, I think, Need for Speed, Undercover, which is the next one, and something else, I can't remember. So, and apparently Need for Speed Undercover came out in 2008. So I guess I didn't get a PS2 again when my original PlayStation 2 died in 2001 or 2002, whenever it was. I didn't get another one until sometime in 2008, apparently. I thought it was earlier than that, but I guess not. Okay, so that's the one we're going to look at next. The last one on PlayStation 2. And then we'll move on to some other ones. But thank you for watching this, guys. Hey, and if you love this game, I'm not trying to tell you one way or the other how to feel about it. I'm not trying to tell you you're wrong. I'm just saying, for me personally, I don't like this game. I don't think it's very good. Sorry about that. But let's check out the next one. Thanks so much. I appreciate it, guys. I'll see you tomorrow for the next Need for Speed. Bye-bye.